Hello and welcome to this Tuesday evening drive. We're starting off things with the East Coast Main Line, of course. We're driving a service from Grantham to Doncaster. So without further ado, let's get into it. And of course we're in the rain because it feels like we're getting into autumn. It's nice to see so many of you already in the chat. So evening RMS Britannic Guy, evening Lewis, evening Crazy Plays. Wow, Lewis, with the £10 donation. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm very well, and I hope you are as well. Mr. Rosescale, you're welcome into stream. You've got to be doing a night drive with the 66. That's very cool. There we go. Samuel, welcome in as well. You're Obi-Wan Kenobi, apparently. Nice. Yes. Right, let's get things set up. Master key into Fords. Let's put the all-important safety systems on, which will acknowledge.
TPWS and
open
AWS
those doors,
operational.
and we need some wipers. Wipers are always good. There we go. We can see what we're doing. We can see we've got Class 158 coming into Grantham. Here we go, there's our 801. Nightmare Gamer, welcome into the stream. How you doing? There goes in that 158. There we go. We've got to wait just 30 seconds before we can be departing. So any moment we'll be off. Train Spotter, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Nightmare Gamer, glad you're doing well. I'm very well, thank you. Ewan, welcome into the stream as well. How you doing? It's nice to see so many of you. I appreciate it. I haven't streamed since in about a week after the release of Train Sim World 4. I just needed a little break, but certainly back now. So we're ready to depart. Let's release those brakes and apply that power. We are a fast service from Grantham all the way to Doncaster, so we won't be stopping at Newark and Retford, so we'll be straight through those at high speed, of course. And we can slightly turn those down to 10. RMS Britannic, you deserve 2k subs. Well, that would be amazing, but yeah. There we go, into full power, and away we go with our 801. Let's get a bit of the horn action going on there. $47 miles to Doncaster. We've got around half an hour to get there. We're gonna hit. Got line speed 115, so a little way to go yet. And we're a bit of light rain. See the fog as well. Just a little bit of fog. Go up to 75. Ewan, you're doing well. Been playing a lot of Train Sim World 3. Really enjoyed it, but need to get a new route at some stage. What have you been? Which route have you been playing a lot of? Alfie, let's hope you don't mess it up this time. So you have to wait. You have to wait an hour. Yeah, absolutely. That didn't quite go to plan. That longest freight service, but hey ho, these things happen. It wouldn't be one of my streams if something didn't go wrong. Mr. Roscoe, you're going to do a scenario, very nice. Which one are you thinking of doing? Through the tunnel we go. So we're a service to Harrogate. So we picked the service up at Grantham. Just ease back on the power now, 114 miles an hour. power is 115 as an A201 flies past us. Ewan, you've been playing a lot of the Brighton Main Line and East Coastway, both very, very good. Very good routes, yeah. They are, certainly the Brighton Main Line is a fan favourite. Alfie, we won't be putting the East Coast Main Line to a standstill yet. No, hopefully not. Yeah, we'll try not this time. Train spot, you put Flying Scotsman on Cornwall route and sandbox mode, which was great. Yeah, I can imagine that was good fun. Mr. Roscoe going to do Labouring Home, very nice. Goes another 801. Feels like a pretty busy time of the day. We've seen a couple of 801s already. Ewan, you were thinking about getting Midland Main Line, but probably wait for a sale. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure which. If you're on PC, I think there will be the Steam Autumn sale coming up at some point, but not sure about some of the other platforms. What UK route do you recommend getting? Ooh. I would say, if you haven't already got it, probably Brighton Main Line, Southeastern High Speed. I think most people have generally got. East Coast Main Line, I'm absolutely loving. Birmingham Cross City is also a good fun one. What's the Azuma with 5 carriages? That's still class 801. It's 801/1. So, and the 801/2s are the 9 car. You play on PC? There should be then Steam sale coming up, and I can never remember when the Steam sale is, but it should be fairly soon, and there's normally some good discounts for yeah, some good discounts for Train Sim World, so hopefully we see the same this year. Train FC, going for the Brighton one to Luce. So the East Coast Main Line, yeah, that's great. That's a great route as well. East Coast Way, especially with the class 313 on it as well. I think we can probably be doing this 125. It's the only trouble with this speedo. You can't see. Can't see what speed I should be doing. Alfie, you picked up Glossop Line last Saturday. Oh yeah, that's a good route. How are you finding that? The Steam Autumn sale is, just looking at it, 22nd of November, so a little wait, about a month or so. You in if you're interested. What have we got here? Double yellow still, that's fine, we're slowing. Let's just get ready to acknowledge that, there we go. Train FC, can't wait to get it. Also probably go for Glasgow Central Commuter. What train extension pass would you recommend, e.g. the class 20, class 53? Oh no, there we go, it's gone to green, let's put power back on. Class 20 is very fun. Yeah, I do like the so the Class 31 as well is fun to drive on Tees Valley. 52 I haven't actually picked up for myself. I need to pick that up in a stream. So yeah, one that I would like to get at some point. Alfie, you're enjoying Glossop Line. Keep an eye out as the station's pretty much a mile away from each other. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stations that are very close together, and they they creep up on you very quickly. Mr. Rayscale, I accidentally run a red signal. It happens to the best of us, don't worry. I think we could probably be doing 125, so let's see if we can push it, and we'll see if we no, oh, there's 100 coming up, so let's just slow that down. That will be for the flat crossing here at Newark as we roll through. Let's just slow a little bit more. Nothing in station there at Newark apart from that one that always sits there. As an 801 comes in. What would you say is the worst British one? Well, I've never... So the only one British route that I don't have is West Cornwall local, just based on some of the reviews that it got. It's one I've just never picked up, so that gets a lot of bad press, but can't say I've tried it. Personally, the Steam stuff isn't for me, so like Spirit of Steam, can't say I particularly enjoyed. Peak Forest is good just for its scenery, but not necessarily locomotives. Mr. Rayscale, you'll prepare the 8F, nice. Oh, that was a double yellow that turned green at the last minute. There's a lot of these on this route. It's, yeah, some weird behaviour with the signalling. Train FC, you've got West Cornwall local, and don't mind it, just hate the slow 150. Yeah, the 150 gets a lot of hate for the sounds, I believe, so yeah. You can never operate the 37. Yes, the 37 does the same on Midland Main Line. If you've got the Euro Phoenix, the ROG livery 37, it does exactly the same for some reason. You have to restart it. Let's put the brake in. It's very strange it does that. I'm not sure why. Nope, that's gone green, so let's off the power, back on. Sorry, off the brake, back on the power, what I should say. Feels like we're getting stuck behind something here. We got, oh, there you go, another double yellow that just turned green at the last moment. Just load Train FC. You're loading up now. Continuing your route from yesterday, the Class 158 from Liverpool Lime Street to Norwich. Nice. Do like the Class 158. It's so brilliantly modelled, and especially with the kind of the doors being properly simulated, and the majority of the doors closed first, the guard doors kept open, and then you hear the buzzer. It's amazing. Big fan of that. Double yellow. There you go. Let's slow here. Wow, Lewis with the gifted membership. I believe Nightmare Gamer, you got the membership there. Welcome into Supporter Plus. But Lewis, thank you ever so much. That's very, very kind of you. Oh, we've again stepped up to green. There we go, we speed up again. What would you say is the best thrashing train? You can't beat a 37 for a thrash. Love the 158, but can't beat a good 68 thrash. Class 68s are very cool. Yeah, super modern. That would be pretty cool to have the 68 with the nuclear flasks. That would be a pretty cool to run. Not sure if we have any routes that they typically run on, but that would be a cool add-on. What is your favourite TSW4 train to drive? It has to be this Class 801 Alfie. This is one I've wanted in the game, or the one of the Class 800 family in the game for a while. So yeah, by far this is my favourite. So I'm glad it's here. Mr. Roscale, you made a Jubilee for your company standard service. It's number 5567. Nice. Train FC, remember on TSW3 did an hour long service on the 378, 387. God, what's wrong with me today? Brighton to London Victoria, ran a red at Signal. Oh, yes, it can trip you up, those reds at London Victoria, just as they hold you before you get into the station. Lewis, hopefully Nightmare will come in to see his gifted. Yeah, absolutely. It's very kind of you. Thank you ever so much. And I'm sure Nightmare Gamer also says thank you. Okay, we need to brake. There's 115. Put brakes on. Mr. Roscale, the Jubilee, the 8F, the 801 or 375 to drive. I reckon the 375 is can't beat a bit of Electrostar action. got 19 miles to go and around 13 minutes to go, so we should be good for time. Especially doing 115 miles an hour. We do step up to 125 in a second. Lewis, you going to go and watch the footy? I don't blame you. England, I guess it's going to watch England versus Italy. There's 125 as we go through Retford. Enjoy the footy, Lewis. Right, we can put the power back on. Train FC, do you think we should? They should add the 117 and the ScotRail Pass, as well as giving the Intercity and 158 ScotRail lines, like to Aberdeen, Inverness, Perth, and maybe. Yeah, there's so many Scottish routes that they could add. That would be very cool. And also, now that we've got the Class 801, it would be very cool to see the 801 at Edinburgh Waverley. That would really add some, because it's quite quiet otherwise. Mr. Raceco going to drive it from Ashford International. Very nice. There's that speeding. Let's just slow us down. Train FC say please Scotland's qualified. Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see the home nations in the Euros. Lewis with another gifted membership. You're on form today. It's very kind of you, Lewis. Thank you ever so much. Ewan, you gifted a membership by Lewis. Welcome into Supporter Plus. Of course, hit the AWS magnet, but it turns green at last minute. The membership, this gives you some perks. You'll see you'll have access to, absolutely, you've seen it, the 801 or the Azuma emoji. There's a couple of other emojis to go with it. You'll also get some early access to some membership videos, and we might do some polls as well. Why not? Yeah. Influence what's going to be next on the stream. There we go. Ewan showing off all of the customer emojis there. We definitely need the tea and biscuits a lot. Yeah. Hopefully no tea and biscuits. Sadly, with one of my streams, it's needed more often than not. It's all good. Yeah, absolutely, Train FC. What was the point of the platforms at back inside? Yeah, absolutely. It would give it just, you know, a little bit more as you rolled into Edinburgh. And I can't say I know too much about this, but I'm pretty sure there's a short section of the ScotRail Express that the 801 would run on before it runs off the route. Mr. Rosescale, no you don't, not when you're gifted a membership. Okay, we'll step up to 125 in a second as we just go around this bendy section. There's the board. Once we're past it, we can accelerate up again. Let's put the power back on. Train FC, you put a poll out on your channel earlier, but if you went on the Highland Explorer and it was a double header, what train would you get on? The 153 or the 156? Ooh, not sure. Right, we're only 6.4 miles from Doncaster now. There we go, climbing, speed's climbing again. Slightly speeding, let's just brake a little bit. Train FC, you'd go on the 153 as you've got a model of that one and always want to ride it. Ah, nice. You've always wanted to ride on it. Yeah, that's fair enough. We're definitely getting close to Doncaster now. We're just 3.6 miles. We will need to start slowing very shortly. And we're about 5 minutes, so we've got plenty of time. As we're getting close to Doncaster, put some suggestions in the chat for which route you think I should drive next. We're gonna jump all over the place because why not? There's a 66 leaving. Train FC, is it worth the £4 each for the rail treatment train and the 37 that recovers the 377 and stuff? If you've got the railhead the railhead treatment train, definitely, because there are services on so many different so many different routes. If you've also got Midland Main Line, then the 37 will add some services on there as well. So yeah, it depends what you've got, but both I think are excellent. And of course they both add services to South East and High Speed, but the railhead treatment train there's services all on majority of UK routes. There's a single yellow which we're about to run over. Just release off the brakes here, we're doing 30. Ewan, you vote for the Midland Main Line. Okay, nice. Good choice. We're chasing this freight train here, but we've got a red coming up, so we need to be slow in here to stop. pretty cool to see that container train in front of us, presumably being hauled by a 66. Let's keep rolling a little bit further. Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
TPWS and AWS operational.
What happened there? Well, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I hit the reverser instead of the throttle. But it's all good. And I also thought that red was for us, but it's not. They're for the slow lines. Trin FC, you'd say go on the Antelope Valley or the 385. Antelope Valley is, yeah, it's very nice. Trouble with that Antelope Valley is there's so many services are pretty long on that one. I reckon we'll do Midland Main Line. We'll perhaps jump in the HST, do a service from, say, like Leicester to Nottingham or Derby, and then perhaps we'll do the 385 perhaps afterwards. There's the red that we're going to be held at. It's just changed. That was definitely approach control at work. And be taking the junction here. Yep, so it'll put us on to platform 4. See the coaches here at Doncaster Works. Yeah, 5 a day. Yeah, absolutely, Alfie. We could have been there quite a while. I ended up just abandoning that. I didn't bother waiting an hour for that to finish. That was ridiculous. What have we got going on ahead of us? We've got a 323 in Northern 323 here. So if you've got Glossop Line, you can see that this adds a layer in at Doncaster. It's very cool. I'm really curious about what's up ahead of us there. I think that's probably a railhead treatment chain. Or is it something else perhaps? Let's open those doors. I want to go and have a look what's going on here. Oh no, we've got... Is anyone actually driving this? Oh no, he's driving from the front. He's driving from the front with his lights on. And then on the rear, which should be the front, we've got the flashing red and both headlights and taillights on. Nice. So he's just, I think he's, what's happening there, he's running around on the freight. Train FC, you don't know how you're able to stop your camera from riding along your train. How do you do that on Xbox? Oh, I'm not sure how you do it on Xbox, but you can certainly do it on consoles. I know that for sure, but I just don't know what the controls are, I'm afraid. There you go, this end of our service. There's the platinum, of course, because the scoring is Still ridiculously broken, of course. I didn't want to return to the timetable, did I? I wanted to head over to the Midland Main Line. Let's come out. Let's go back to the Midland Main Line. We'll pick up timetable. HST, let's do the 6+2. And we can do... Oh, where's not? Nottingham to Leicester. I want Leicester to... we'll go with this one. Let's stick it. Yeah, let's stick with dynamic weather. Why not? Get that loaded up. Let's get ourselves set up here. Turn everything on. I don't think we need to isolate DSD. That doesn't need to be done. We'll go headlights. Let's put the gauge dimmers on. 2 HSTs in here. Right, we've got to wait just a minute before we can be heading off. Train FC, you might have a glitch. See on your line in the corner shows the next signal. I don't have that. How do you do it? It is, if you head over to the settings here, it's in accessibility, and then you've got, oh, which one is it? I can't remember which one it is. HUD. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's one of these, if I can remember which one it is. One of these. You have to play around with the various options there. It should make it work. Decided to hop in the Azuma, do journey on the 5 car. Nice. Like the scenarios on the Glossop line. Yep. The one being a guard is the best, that's for sure. Ewan, you love a good HST? Yes, absolutely. Let's release those brakes. Wait for the brakes just to release, and then we'll start applying the power. Away we go. So first stop will be Beeston, then we've got Loughborough and Leicester, so a couple of stops along the way. I have to say the ballast colour on Midland Main Line looks so much better. This is completely stock. I'm not running any mods other than the enhanced signals, which just make them a little bit brighter. Other than that, it's completely stock. Ooh, we're going to cross right in front of this HST waiting to come in. Pretty cool. Over we go. And there goes the other one. Very cool to see. Let's jump back in. Yeah, that would be cool to drag more trains with the 37. I'd agree, Alfie. Got to be careful here not to get up too much speed because we will be stopping at Beeston. We don't want to be overshooting. Well, we know DSD's working. This is good. Come off the power now. Stopping at Beeston in a HST, yeah, absolutely crazy. This is a new one for me as well, so it's going to be interesting. It's not a service pattern I've seen before. We go, got 158 coming towards us. Still got a mile to go. Perhaps a little bit too eager on the brakes, but we're all good. We've got around 3 minutes to be at Beeston. Let's put a little bit of power on. Is it a short platform, just unusual? I think it's a bit of both. I've not seen us stop in a service with a HST that stops at Beeston before. It's a fairly short platform, if I remember correctly. Crazy, you've been bored since Monday. Oh, how come? Train FC, what is the one station on any line that you'd like them to add? Me personally, Stirling. Interesting. It's interesting. I'm trying to think what station would be cool to have that we currently don't. We go into Beeston. I'm trying to think. Train FC. Crazy, haven't been able to find anything interesting on YouTube. Fair enough. See, this is a fairly short station for a HST to be stopping at. Just to make sure we actually get into the station, I may run a little bit past it, though we do have a little bit of space here actually, a little bit further up. Keep going. Oh, it could have gone a little bit further, never mind. Not quite in the station. I reckon we could have got in if we'd just gone up a little bit further. Never mind, it's all good. Crazy, you've been rewatching content, but oh well, at least we're watching good content. Yeah, fair enough. Anthony's Transport, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Train FC just seen England have changed their entire starting 11 and clearly tired. If they want to qualify, I think they, to be fair, they tried a couple of players out on Friday. It's not that wasn't the usual starting 11. Anthony's Transport, you're good. Glad you're well. I'm good, thank you. Alpha, you think Norwich to Cambridge would be a great route set in 2016? Good opportunity to make some Turbo Stars. Yeah, Turbo Stars would be very cool to have into the game. That I would love to see. I'd love a Welsh route as well, especially with the Transport for Wales livery, and they've got such a variety of rolling stock as well. Interesting, we're not stopping at... This is a really interesting stopping pattern, because we stopped at Beeston, but we won't be stopping at East Midlands Parkway, which is a normal stopping point on this this route. So we're going straight to Loughborough next. Interesting. Right, let's get ready to release those brakes. Ah, perfect. Nice one, Alf. Nice one, Train FC. Alfie, you think that's something that's lacking the Turbo Stars? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and also perhaps Welsh content if that's what you're talking about. There we go, picking up speed now. Off we go to Loughborough. Acknowledge that DSD. Come on, double yellow. Are you going to change or are you going to... Yep, it's just changed. It's good. One of the annoying things on consoles this year is the controllers vibrate on things like acceleration and moving cameras around. Yeah, I'd seen that haptics have been included. Is it possible? I'm not sure if it's possible to... I'm sure it'll be possible to turn it off perhaps in the settings if you're not enjoying it. They're arguably some of the best sounding after the thrash from certain trains like 37. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Alfie. Couldn't agree more. That would be very cool to have in the franchise. Train FC, you've just seen some 66s on signing out of Doncaster. One is your personal livery, so it's just bright blue. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely not creative in the when it comes to livery designer, so I will certainly leave that one alone. Remember watching a 37 Dragon, a class 745 on this route used by 755s and 15s. Nice. I'm pretty sure I've seen in a couple of videos that on the East Coast Main Line there's north of Peterborough recently, the 37 has actually been dragging class 465s. I think they're 465s anyway. Or 466s. So that would be pretty cool to add to the East Coast Main Line. Hasn't done anything. Oh, that's a shame, Train FC. There's Ratcliffe Power Station, so we're coming up to East Midlands Parkway. We can actually put it full power. You can do 110 here. We are about to thrash through Alfie, find it annoying that 37s on TSW4 only drag 375s. On Southeastern High Speed, that's correct. On Midland Main Line, you can drag a 377 and a 387 as well. There are a couple of services which I can show you after this one. Train FC, turn the vibration for acceleration off and it's still going. Well, that's rubbish. Speed's climbing nicely. Just thought it was the 375. It included an older Southeastern livery. Yeah, absolutely. I think that was what it originally designed to do, but when Midland Main Line was released, yeah, you got some of these other services on this route. Train FC, do you think they should add other freight? Absolutely. 68, 70. Yeah, I'd like a class 60 would be cool. 70 as well. Class 90s, there's loads of even a class 88 because we've got plenty of electric routes. It's just finding the correct route to run it on. I think we're actually up committed to do 120 now. Let's keep on accelerating. We do need to be slowing, not too distant future. We've got Loughborough coming up in 2.2 miles. It will come off power now. Start with the initial. They need to add network rail trains to 73s, 43s, 37s. Yeah, absolutely. The test train would be very cool to add. Or the measurement train, the flying banana, that would be amazing to see. Or even in the Colas rail liveried ones. Oh, I want notch 2. There we go. The one I'd like to see is actually is the Midland Pullman. I think that would be very cool to see. And I'm pretty sure that would run on quite a few routes. So we're coming into Loughborough. There we go, into Loughborough we come. Let's go into notch 2. There we go, in we come. Let's just release those brakes, make sure we can get down to the end of the platform here. And we're going to be pretty much bang on time as well, so we're doing well so far. We'll stop it here. Perfect stuff. You'd love to see the treble 2. Yeah, absolutely. Highland Explorer on ScotRail, yeah. Very great suggestions. Oh, someone needs to pick the litter up. Go, Loughborough. There's the brushworks. Now we've just got to wait to finish loading our passengers, and then we can be heading off to Leicester. Right, let's start to shut those doors. What's the worst accident you've ever had on camera, off camera? If you watched the free roam stream, that is just littered with trains falling off the rails, partly because they probably shouldn't be on on those tracks to begin with. It's usually quite fun. I had the HST on Cajon Pass, which was yeah, that was fun. We had the 801 on Bakerloo line. That went flying off the tracks for some reason, which I'm not really too sure why it did that. Off to Leicester we go. Got to be there in 10 minutes time. There we go, picking up speed. There goes a HST. If you could travel on any train for any operator, what would it be? You could have Turbostar for Linea, Pendolino for ScotRail, be creative. Do you know what delivery I love the most is, well, at the moment, is the TransPennine Express livery. I think that looks fantastic. That would look, I think, amazing on like a HST would be fun, having that in that livery, or Javelin's a little bit like one of the 800s they've got, so that's a bit too similar. Maybe something like a Class 700. That would be quite fun in a TransPennine Express livery. I do like that livery. Or if we're going a little bit more old school, than perhaps classic sort of intercity livery, perhaps on... what could that go on? Like a treble T, that would be very fun. Have you thought about the station you'd like added into the game? Yeah, it's a tough one. I think it would be quite a big London station might be cool, but we've got Paddington, we've got St Pancras, we've got Victoria, maybe Waterloo with some South Western Railway livery trains. That would be very cool. We're hitting 120 in a moment. Come on, let's get up to 120. Yeah, Cheltenham Railways from Marylebone. Yeah, that would be cool. 68s, 82s, 168s. Yeah, good choice. There's 120, so we can stop accelerating. There's a 158. I think the 158 needs to be used a lot more as well, especially in different liveries, different operators. So 3.2 miles out of Leicester now. You're in the Azuma, racing to Grantham. Between, to express electric versus diesel. Yeah, absolutely. The electric will be far, far better at accelerating. Sadly, this is why the HSTs are being phased out. You'll get up to 125 a lot quicker than I would ever be able to in this HST. That's for, oh, it was 65 it said on there, but no, it's got to be 40. Oh no, we'll keep it in notch 2 I think for now. So you're only a mile out from Leicester now. I think it probably will be ScotRail. Who else is running them in passengers? Passenger forms anymore? Because Cross Country's gone. I think there's still a few GWR ones, perhaps, but they're getting fit removed as well. The castle sets are getting removed. Not sure there are any other operators left running them at the moment. A lot of the HSTs are being exported to Mexico. Knowledge chats. I think Irma have phased out all of their HSTs. Pretty sure they took them out, yeah, in 2021, looking at Wikipedia here. Yeah, definitely agree, Ewan. Here we are, rolling into Leicester. Yeah, a little bit further up. We're only about a minute late, it's fine. Go, let's open those doors. Interesting fact, when ScotRail were first formed, they inherited these trains: 150, the 156, 158, 170, 314s, 318s, 320s, 334s. And to this day, they still operate all of them apart from the 150. I think the 314s have been scrapped as well, because that's what's on Cathcart Circle. I think they're now done by 380s or 385s, I can never remember. just going to go back and show you the services that you get with the 37. So there's 375, hauled in another 375, hauled in a Gatwick Express 387, a 377, Southern one, and another 375. So yeah, you can see there's a bit of variety in there. Let's jump on to, where is it? Edinburgh, Glasgow. We'll do Dunblane into Waverley, I think. Start with light clouds, why not? Turn the TMS on. There we go. Let's
This is Polmont.
there you go, this is Pullman. There is our 385. We're just a 3-car unit. We can already be locking our doors, blimey. We're not hanging around here. There we go, let's release.
This train is for Edinburgh Waverley.
There you go, this train is for Edinburgh Waverley. The acceleration on this is pretty phenomenal. Don't know about this. Do you train spot? No, I can't say I do. If I see some trains, I'll appreciate them, but don't tend to go train spotting as such. What's the most trains you've had? You've had 5. Wow, that is a lot. Nightmare Gamer, you've been on a class 387. It was a fantastic train to ride on. Very nice. It's just a shame we can't see more out of this this window, because the scenery is pretty nicely done, I have to say. So we've got Linlithgow in 3.4 miles. Train FC, no, you're fine. It's just nice to interact with chat. Bit more power. We've got 90 coming up. Little bit of brake here, down to 90. Here we go, it should be a nice little shot across the viaduct. There we go, back in the cab. We've got 1.4 miles. New York, Texas Railroad, really impressive frame rate. Yeah, it's holding up well, actually. It took quite a while to get to this frame rate. It took a lot of fine tuning of the settings to be able to stream and get a decent frame rate, and to be in 1440p as well, so you get good quality. What was the first train route added on Train Sim World 4? It was... So I first bought Train Sim World 2, and that had Bakerloo... Bakerloo... What was the other two that came? Oh, Sandpatch Grade and... Colin Arkin was the other one. That's it. The first sort of add-on was... I think it was East Coastway, actually, which was great. Great addition. Yes, East Coastway was cool. And then, yeah, a couple months after that, the Rush Hour pack came out where you got Brighton Main Line, Dresden Risa, and Boston... Oh, what's Boston? It was Boston Sprinter, but where's it go to? God, I forget. But yeah, they were my first real sort of add-ons. And then, yeah, just expanded the collection from there. See our stopping point just at the end of the station here. Oh, let's stop it just there. There we go. Let's pop ourselves, I don't know, somewhere around here. Watch our 385 depart when we're ready. Sounds like there's a train coming in. Providence, yes, thank you, New York Texas Railroad. It was that was eluding me. Yeah, Providence, Boston Providence. That's a great route, and especially when the Acela was added. Okay, well you've got a better view of this other 385 that's just pulled in. Start shutting the doors for ours. And away we go. Oh, what a sight. Both leaving at the same time. Don't think I could have timed that much better. Off we go. So Edinburgh Park next. After that we've got Haymarket and then Edinburgh Waverley. You hate the puff you hear with the 385s into SW4 because you never hear in real life. Yeah, the sounds, I think it's widely acknowledged, the sounds on the 385 are not great. I think they definitely need to do some recordings. I think they were trying to organise some recordings with the real 385, but not sure where they actually got these sounds from, but they're not great. I'm pretty sure if I mess with... No, not that door. Which door is it that does it? There you go. It used to be that door that affected the sounds. Mr. Roscale, let's Waverley for Edinburgh. Yeah, absolutely. I think same about the 158s too. The thrash doesn't seem violent enough. Yeah, possibly. I do like the 158s. I think they just need more liveries for it. I think that would be very cool. Train FC, you're approaching Grantham now. Nice. Rolling along nearly 100 miles an hour here. We do need to slow actually. Let's just go into minimum braking just to slow us down. There we go, there's 90. Perfect timing for the 90 board. Put a bit of power back on. Let's play with the auto announcer. Do the ScotRail service.
Welcome to the ScotRail service to Edinburgh Waverley.
Lovely stuff. Customers.
Please take extra care when getting on and off trains. If you see something that doesn't look right,
They're a bit of a remix.
speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
See it, say it, sorted.
For your safety and comfort, smoking is prohibited at all stations and on all train services. This includes e-cigarettes.
Gotta love the announcements. So much better they're louder now. Used to be extremely quiet. Absolutely, Train FC. I don't know if you saw earlier today, Just Trains put out a developers post for a little bit of an update, and just wow, it looks absolutely amazing, that route. That is one I'm very excited for. It will put Dovetail Games to shame, the amount of detail that's gone into that route. It's one I'm personally very excited for. I think it's probably going to be next month by the time we get a release date. I think it'll probably be just in time for Christmas, perhaps. Hopefully before. Scotland scored against France. Wow. Good on them. It's 1-1 in the England-Italy game. So 2.9 miles to Edinburgh. This feels like quite a long run to Edinburgh Park, but there you go. You can see the map here from Glasgow Queen Street, right down here in the south. And we make our way across and into Edinburgh. We've got Haymarket and then Waverley. Also, you went to the 10th anniversary of the Great Electric Train Show. Oh yes, making tracks 1, 2 and 3 were all together. Yes, that looked... I watched the YouTube videos of that and it looks phenomenal. Yeah, making tracks 1, 2 and 3 all linked together, which does look really impressive. We need to be slowing. Actually, probably need to go almost max here. We could be overshooting here slightly. Oh no, I think we're alright. The brakes on this are phenomenal by the looks of it.
This is Linlithgow.
No, it's definitely not Linlithgow.
We'll soon arrive at Edinburgh Park.
Yes, we will be soon arriving at Edinburgh Park. As it starts to rain as well. We're about a minute early into Edinburgh Park. Go. Let's open those doors. Train FC, your game just lagged. There was just a passenger standing on the platform. Yep, sometimes it just does that. Starting to rain. Oh, will we see the tram, I wonder? Oh, I've got some little dioramas here. Just standing around a wheelbarrow. Okay. But there is definitely a tram that runs up and down. There we go. We've got a little while. And now it's just crashed. Do you reckon it's the live stream is the problem? It's just been lagging for ages. Oh, okay. Pop ourselves just here. Oh, we need to be locking our doors. We need wipers in a second. Our wipers now. We'll go slow. Off you go. France kind of scored 1-1. Nice. You in real life, the trams are every 5 minutes or so. Okay, interesting. Let's see if we can... Let's be on the hunt for some trams. See if we can see one. Yeah, I wish they could occasionally drive the trams. Yeah, that would be very cool. There is Tram Simulator, yes. Do you know what, Nightmare Gamer? That's one I really would like to get, actually. Because it does look like a pretty nice game to... pretty nice game, actually. Looking out for that tram. Are we going to be fortunate enough to see one? Yeah, tram simulators in, I think it's Venice, oh no, Vienna and Munich. Pretty cool. I really want to see a tram. Can't see one yet. See the stations. Can't see one though. Got to be careful. We've got 80 coming up here, so let's just come off the power. We've got Haymarket next. There isn't any trains in that. Nope, it's just all trams, but it's really well done though, I think. Looking at some videos. They do appear on the map. Interesting. Didn't know that. Hey, you can see this one coming along now. We should see it as we get into Haymarket, actually. Interesting. Good Shank Nightmare. No worries, Train FC. Thanks for dropping into stream if you've got a run. Looks like that 385 is probably waiting for us to come into to Waverley. That tram is still stopped at the station there, so we'll go down and have a look at it in a moment. Wish you could drive the 66 on the ScotRail line. Dovetail, do they know they operate on Scotland? Yep, yeah, absolutely. There is just one, if you've got the railhead treatment train, there is one service you can operate with the Class 66. And it's at night, so you can't even take in the best parts of it. But of course, if you've got Train Sim World 4, you could just spawn one in free roam mode and drive it on the route anyway. There we go. Let's open those doors. I think we're gonna have to chase this. Oh, I'm stuck. No. We're chasing the tram. You can see it just going off round to the right. There it is. There's the tram. Oh, off it goes. You'll stay on until Waverley then head. Do you normally do like 3 routes and then stream? Yeah, it tends to be around sort of 2.5 hours I tend to stream. You're doing a Flying Scotsman journey now. Nice. There we go. Off to Waverley we go. Into the extremely long tunnel we go. Well, we'll pop out by Edinburgh Castle. I reckon the treatment train, you'll be able to use it on more UK routes than the 37. The 37 only is on Southeastern High Speed and Midland Main Line. Whereas treatment chain is on the ScotRail Express, Birmingham Cross City, Glossop, East Coast Main Line. I'm trying to think which other routes have got them. Yeah, Midland Main Line, also Railhead treatment train. Oh, didn't want to put power on. Let's come off power there. Interesting, we've got the shunt signal here rather than a green. Where is it sending us? Platform 17. Although we've got a shunt signal, but we've got a red. Okay, it's pushing us over, and we're going into platform 17, sorry. So I guess straight ahead, perhaps. Oh no, we're going off to the left on these platforms. There we go. Rolling in. Yeah, absolutely got to share the love when it comes to Train Sim 4. We'll just bring this into a stop now. Lovely stuff. There we go. There is Edinburgh Waverley. Like I say, having the 801 in here would be so cool. It would definitely make this station feel so much busier. Right at the start you went through red. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Lock the doors. Okay. Should be the end of the service. There we go. What do we get? We've got a gold. Lovely stuff. Let's return to the menu. Yeah, there are services that stop if I just pull up East Coast Main Line or jump in. It's usually the -2, so from Doncaster, say for example, I think it's, if we try this one, 1 Echo 02, pretty sure this stops all the way. Let's just have a quick look. That's just a Newark one. Okay, there definitely are services that do stop because I've done them. It's just about trying to find the right ones. Timetable, Peterborough. Well, that one definitely does. The one November 8-1, I'm pretty sure. We'll open that up and just see. Grantham, Newark, Retford. Yeah, try that one. 1 November 8-1. It's a 9:57 in the 9-car 801. That will stop at all the stations along the way. It's about an hour and 5 minutes, so it's a pretty lengthy service. Right, what can we do for the next one? Tell you what, southeastern high speeds not reduced on the full. Let's go with the new livery. Sure, there's a nice little. No. Let's go with the 465 instead. There you go, nice little short service. So this will be from Gravesend to Dartford. Let's get that opened up. Good way to round out the stream, I think. How do you get trains like the 743 on that line? So 700 is an add-on that's available. And also the 43 is, I believe, as well. 43, 40... Yeah, 700 is definitely available to run. Right, we want regen on. Headlights probably need to be date running. We've got all the 465s here. We've got tail lights on, so that's never a good start. Let's turn those off. There we go. Do you like driving the 465? Won't run with speed set. Let's just drive this manually. Got to wait around 30 seconds or so. Our stop in Paddington is Stone Cross, Greenhithe, Swanscombe, Northfleet, and finally Gravesend. So let's start shutting those doors. Away we go. The acceleration is phenomenal in these 465s. Ewan, you've got to go now, but thanks for the stream. You've enjoyed it. Glad you've enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope to catch you in the next one. Trinity, you actually might have seen that. Thanks. If this is your last journey, then I'll head off there. Yep, we're just going to do a short service. This is about 10-15 minutes most. And I think I'll wrap the stream up there. Okay, we can get up to 50 now. Let's use the power of this 465. There goes the 700. Lewis, welcome back into the stream. How's the footy going? Last time I checked, it was 1-1. Still is 1-1. Okay, nice. Have you used any of the emotes? You got to use the emotes, of course. Yeah. 1-all cane penalty. I would say that's a shot, but it's not. It's always a cane penalty. Needs to be slowing about now as we come into Stone Crossing. There we go. Start slowing a little bit further. Okay, run it up a little bit longer. Brakes on this 465 are insane. There we go. Come to a stop. And open those doors. See now that we've got the 700 stopping points, which looks so much nicer. Down the other end we'll have them as well, no doubt. Where are they hidden? We've got 10 car. Must be on the next board. No, interesting. So we've got a 465 coming in. No stopping boards on that side. Interesting. So Greenhithe for Blue Water next. Though it's just 0.7 of a mile. That's no... It's not far at all. It's no problem at all, Train FC. It's very chilled in here. Then we come to Greenhithe, probably it's going to full brakes here. Let it run a little bit further. Keep it going, keep it going. Let's open those doors. So our 465. Nice. Off to Gravesend we go. What diesel would you say is the worst? Ooh. That's a good question. I don't know, actually. There we go. Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one. Probably Class 180s, the most unreliable trains ever. Which TSW would you say has been the worst? Do you mean which route, or just which, like, TSW 2, 3 or 4? So, Swanscombe next. Aren't we slow for Swanscombe? Then we come to Swanscombe. After this, we've got Northfleet and then finally Gravesend. Pretty much spot on the... there we go. And at Swanscombe, you can see here the different stopping points for the 700. So the reduced length unit, which is what we've got in Train Sim World. And, ooh, the full length unit. Which game and route? I think worst one was Train Sim World 3, if I'm honest. It just didn't really do too much for me, really. Train Sim World 2 was a great game. It didn't really need to go to Train Sim World 3. Which is the worst route? I'm not sure. I've liked a lot of them. Lewis, what route we're doing? We're on Southeastern High Speed with the class 465, just going from Dartford to Gravesend. Short little service before wrap up the stream. As we go over High Speed 1. We haven't been lucky enough to catch anything going underneath, which is a shame. These stations are very close together. Ugh. This is going to be a bit... Oh no, we're alright, we're good. Let it roll down to the end of the station. Or in the platform, should I say. There we go, let's open those doors. Pretty much on time at the moment, which is good. There's our 465. Let's lock those doors. There we go, there they shut. And away we go for Gravesend, which will be our final stop. That sounds very odd, Train FC. You was just stopping, then couldn't accelerate again. You shouldn't be doing that. 70. Almost at 70, and we're instantly going to have to start slowing. So we've got double yellow. You're going to try the 37 now, fingers crossed it remains long enough for it to start the journey. You should be able to get it going again. There is a trick to it, but I'll have to remember how to do it, because I've had to figure that one out a couple of times now, where it just turns off. You have to get it going again. Yeah, I think you've got to put it into the reverser into engine only, if from memory. And then it should allow you to, like on the reverser, you will have an engine only position. I think if you hit the start button, then it will work. Right, it goes just stepped up. I realise I didn't turn AWS on. Whoops. It's all good. We go rolling across the junction here. Again, that 700 will be waiting for us to go into platform 0. To clear the path so he can depart. So he lets his passengers off. Or she, should I say. There we go. We'll run all the way down to the end of the platform here. Feels like a long way. There we go. We should have stopped. There we go. We'll stop it there. Now unlock those doors. That will nicely bring us to. Oh, it's a bit far up. There goes the 375. Seen the 700. Just finish unloading those passengers. Almost there. And there we go. And what do we get? A gold, of course. Lovely stuff. So I think that's a perfect way to round up this stream. Thank you everyone for jumping in and for watching along. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit that like button. It really does make a big difference. And also subscribe if you're new here. It does... yeah, really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next stream. So, yeah, do watch out for that one. I'll see you. See you then. Bye-bye for now.